Okay, hybrid business systems, the future of a scalable business. A hybrid business system is this combination of digital education and e-commerce into an optimized funnel that leverages digital products, physical products, and recurring revenue systems. It's a hybrid. It combines everything. The one and done method is no more. You have to combine it, okay? It's getting harder to sell air. If you're an info marketer, that's what you sell. You sell air. And it's harder and harder to sell air. The novelty of buying information online has pretty much worn off. Why? Digital only is a tough business. Why? Content is everywhere, and most of it is free. A lot of the products that people wind up buying, later on they find out that same content was just an article somewhere else that someone expanded on or bundled together or whatever. Content is available in such heavy quantities for free, it's hard to present the value to it. It's a harder sell. People have to be convinced to buy digital products. It's not like I wake up in the morning and, man, I can't wait to go buy that next course. You don't think that way. You may get up in the morning and go, man, I can't wait to go buy a new lawn chair, or I can't wait to get some patio furniture, or, man, you can tell I'm redoing a house. Can't wait to go buy for me, it should be a new gun or something like that, but I never wake up in the morning thinking, man, I can't wait to go buy that next PDF. Nobody wants that. They don't think that way. People like to buy and get things. They like tangible, they like touching it, they like that feeling of like, it's mine, right? You don't get that with digital. You get the dopamine spike on a digital sale. Leading up to the sale is the same as a physical product. Goes up real high, but after the sale of a physical product, the dopamine starts to drop a little bit, but it still stays high. It doesn't quite crash. It kind of goes like this because they've got the product and they're like, oh, this is neat, this is cool, I can love it, pet it, and do whatever. Digital product, as soon as they buy it, boom, immediate crash, straight down dopamine crash. And that is why the upsell cycles are so important. You have to get them as they're crashing and peaking. Before they crash too far, you got to hit them with the next offer while that dopamine rush is going. Okay, but with digital, that hurts you. It makes it harder to sell. Wow, I just beat myself. Dopamine surges plummet, right? People need a reason besides a want to buy digital. They need to know why. You have to convince them of the sale. What reason can you give me that I need to buy your $7 PDF, your $97 course? Even still, digital has the best profit margin of any product on the market. Why? Because you're selling air. There's no fulfillment cost, right? There's no creation cost besides time capital. Now, e-commerce has its own set of issues. E-commerce is great. I love it. I started out in e-commerce. Oh, physical only stuff. This should still say e-commerce. There's less demand or on-demand traffic available for physical products, okay? It's harder to get your offer in front of somebody when you're just pushing out a physical product. Profit margins are typically on the low end, okay? Supplement business. Those of you guys running supplement products and ads and things like that, your margins across the internet are probably in the 20% range, okay? If you're on Amazon, you're doing FBA, a lot of the FBAers have that same 20 to 30% margin. Some FBAers have 40, 50% or more, like us and Daniel and Ryan, some of the other people in the room. Now, if you're doing a drop ship model, you probably have maybe even a lower, maybe 15 to 25% margin. Kind of sucks when you're used to an 80%, 90% margin on, or even 50% margin on digital, right? Larger barrier to entry, inventory cost. You have to buy the product in quantity, okay? Difficult to build an ascension funnel with physical products. I know we talked to some of the people at the mastermind yesterday. They're like, I don't know, I have a product. What do I sell after that? How do I build an ascension model? Okay, it's a little bit more difficult with physical products. Even people, when they buy physical products, on a whim, they don't need to be convinced the way that they need to be convinced to buy digital. It's still I like it, I want it, I take it, I buy it, right? How many of you guys buy a lot of stuff on Amazon just because? Your shopping cart winds up a little bit fuller every time. You're like, I didn't even know I ordered this, and then, man, that Prime makes it great. In 2 days it's there, and then before that other box gets there, you've already ordered your next box of goodies from Amazon. Physical products, no one convinced you to do that. You just went out and bought stuff because you like physical products or you want physical products. It wasn't like every day you're going out and you're filling your shopping cart up with different PDFs or white papers or home study courses or downloadable video courses and then buying that. I mean, if you guys are, please teach me, because I want to know how you guys do that. Now, but by joining these two models together, you guys can build a business that builds on the strengths of both models and minimizes the impact of their weaknesses. The idea of taking the strengths of two things, combining them together, making the stronger process out of it, right? So here's some components of a hybrid system. Number one, digital products and or services, okay? You have a digital component. Physical products and or services, okay? Continuity products and or services. And it can be, your continuity can be digital or it can be physical. There's a lot of people who build out a nice physical continuity program. We have a couple that we'll talk about. And then we have also digital continuities. They're great. Structured sales processes and systems. This is always the key in any business. You need systems to automate the sales process, automate the infrastructure so everything just kind of handles and you can just keep driving the traffic, right? Automated behavior-based follow-up, okay? How can you follow up these customers and move them through your ascension funnel based on actions they have taken, okay? The traditional autoresponder follow-up still works, but if you can integrate behavior tracking into it and trigger emails and trigger promotions and trigger ads based on actions they took, now you're doing something special. And we're going to talk about that later today. Also, leveraging multiple sales channels. Digital and physical combinations allow you to leverage multiple sales channels. So here's the key components of the hybrid model. Physical products are great for acquiring customers. Why? Because you buy them on a whim. You don't care. You don't need to be convinced of it. If you think it's a cool widget, you'll buy it. Why does the promotional item section of like Walmart work so well? Like up at the front, the little counter item, the loss leaders that people call them? They're not loss leaders anymore. Now they're profit centers because you walk by, you grab that $4 5-hour energy drink, right? Or you buy a lighter, or you buy some random little like hand sanitizer or something that they just have stuck up there, okay? Those are tripwires. They're little things, and actually now they're kind of profit maximizers because in a volume business, they make their money on multiple sales. Physical products, you don't have to think about it. They just buy it. It's easy to sell. You don't have to convince people of it. Physical products are great for increasing average order size. Add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, right? Digital products are great for maximizing overall profits. Why? Because your margin is so much bigger. Digital products also make a great add-on to physical products and vice versa. You have a digital front end with a physical back end. You have a physical front end with a digital back end or some combination of hybrid thereof, okay? Recurring income provides great baseline cash flow that you can use to ensure that all your bills are covered, that you can actually scale your growth, and that you can leverage traffic sources because you know if I invest this money, I'm going to have more money next month automatically, whether this traffic source pans out or not, okay? The hybrid model creates a saleable asset. Digital only doesn't sell, okay? And someone's going to say, well, lynda.com just sold. Yes, they did. Lynda.com is not a digital asset. Lynda.com is a platform that also leverages digital. It has an education platform tied in. The education platform is what was purchased, not the digital, okay? The hybrid model is not a one-size-fits-all sales funnel. There are many different ways it can be combined. It's a system that can be applied to a lot of individual businesses in a variety of ways. People in the front row, every one of them will have a slightly different variation to a hybrid model sales funnel than somebody else. I know what Matt's is, and I know what Justin's is, and they don't look anything alike, but they're still variations of a hybrid funnel.
Today, I just want to talk to you a little bit about Facebook ads and using them to drive traffic to your store. Over the last week, we've doubled sales every single day. And this morning, about 7:30 this morning, we already were over $1,000 profit for the day.